Oh, good morning. Let's put it back over there. Oh, I need to be way over here. Right, there we go. Good morning. Hope you're well. It is 5 to 12 here in London. It's a beautiful day again. But this is hour 1219 in No Man's Sky. My name is Mark. I'm your pilot, and I'm guiding you through the inky blackness of space. Though we're not going to be guiding through the inky blackness of space too much. We are returning to Omnipotence to carry on building my base on Omnipotence for the Dirtopia City Challenge. It's a Jedi stream, as you can see. I'm still... Right, I need to be here? Okay, fine, that's a long way over. It's okay, it's fine. Okay, so we're currently above Dirtopia. I did send the frigates out, so let's bring them in. So if people don't know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the Dirtopia City Challenge, some antimatter, some units, vortex cubes, Gek relics, antimatter, Viking effigies, and some more units, more units, more units. Dirt the Gamer has found a paradise planet in Euclid, and it is beautiful. Altered olifal from new bring back. So we got units, gravitational balls, complex casings, Gek relics, enriched carbon, vortex cubes, more units, Jurasite, superconducting fibers, Jurasite, magnetized ferrite, nanites, nice. And the idea is to build a city. I think city is going to be very loose, but a populated planet. It won't be like Coruscant, I don't believe. Antimatter, fusion accelerants, Herox, corpus casing, antimatter units, neural ducts, activated indium. A couple more to come in. And this is an open invitation to anyone who plays in No Man's Sky. If you go to the gamer's channel or his Discord, there are the coordinates to this planet. I'm hoping I will take another thumbnail and the coordinates will be there. Remember, you have to be in Euclid for that to work. We suggest that the coordinate system within any galaxy only has the capacity to cope with a galaxy's worth of star systems. Okay, Wasp Factory and stuff. Yes, activated them and all that sort of thing. Cool. All right, let's sort this out. So yes, come along, find a spot, and claim it as your own. Right, let's tidy up my inventory. Only 201 ferrite dust. Okay. Let's see. There's quite a bit of ferrite there. I might need that, but I've got access to my capital ship because it's in the orbit of the planet Omnipotence. But we'll nip down there in a sec if you've not seen it. Let's just move everything out of my exosuit that I can want to get rid of. They're back to full, that's great. Some marrow bulb there. Some panes of glass. I wonder what my glass inventory is looking like. Good, solid. So that can be sold. Loads of relics. Don't need them either. Alright, now let's tidy this up. Indium, this is activated rather than natural. I think I don't. No, I don't have any gaps there. I've got a gap there in ordinary indium. Activated mineral 5 for iridescite. How's that doing? I haven't actually checked whether I'm live. I am. Yep, I'm there. Good. And this will be the last stream for, I think, 3 days. There may be a Jedi stream in the evening. Rid of sight. How are you? Top that up. Rocket fuel I need. And warp hypercores I need. Got a load of living glass to sell. How's my antimatter? Completely full. Excellent. Gravity nibbles, they definitely not needed for storage, but maybe enriched carbon. Yeah, nice. Jurasico, a little bit. Got lots and lots and lots of Jurasico. Fusion igniters, though, they're nice. Yeah, they can go there. There's a unique item. Let's do that. That. This is mostly me just organising it, so I know I've checked out all the elements that are here. Like that. Okay. Yeah, all of that can be sold. So let's just nip over to the old galactic terrain terminal. No, this is not a trade terminal, is it? This is. Let's sell stuff from my freighter inventory. Activate emerald, that can go. That big bud can go. The antimatter can go, and the great relics, and the vortex cubes, the uranium, the ancient metalwork, the activated indium, the herox, the superconducting fibre, the judicite, convex casing, gravity nibbles. Okay, and the glass, the Viking effigies, the handful of beautiful bark, scorn plum pollen, and iridescite. What does that leave us with? The oxygen can go. I think that's it. The rest I want to keep. Not for any more good reason that I'm not very getting good prices for. He's good, so maybe again before I'll nip out, Let's find a high-tech economy. I can sell good things. What's Odiga Eok? Booming. Let's go there. The coffee is from Papua New Guinea still. Yeah, I think I've got that one right now. Very good. Anyway, I hope you're well. And sell from my freighter, my mesh decouplers, my vector compressors. And this needs manufacturing, and trading. Okay. Let's look for a good manufacturing economy. So that's the big cog in the middle of these pages. Lususan is prosperous. Let's go there. Thinking what I'd like to do today is again build the sort of outer structure, the actual buildings, and ideally sell, not buy. Bromide salt, relattice art crystals, neural ducts need trading. There's two more economies I want to go to. I want to go to Boudoir, so let's get that one and done. Boudoir gives good price on living glass, which is one of my daily production cycle stuff. Here we are. Looks just like all others, just a different colour scheme. So let's sell living glass is 2.9 up. Okay, and there's the neural ducts, which need a trading economy. So let's go. Trading is the sort of watch glass. This one here, that's trading. That's developing. Let's see if we can do better than developing. Prosperous. Nice. Economies are in three states. They are either poor, which is 1 star, profitable, which is 2, and then there's booming or prosperous or affluent or any of those good words. Sell neural ducts, and that means my freighter inventory main page is nice and empty. I've sold everything that I need to sell. We will nip over to Delantis Crossing, see what they're up to. Takes a bit to get here, but here we are. Aha. No, let's not look at that yet. Let's do the production. No, I've done it again. Gosh. Settlement status. Here's the production. Maybe I should have done that first thing before I went off selling, but it doesn't matter. I've got space to sort it out. Let's see what the citizen request is. I don't mind taking a little bit of settlement debt, 72.944, and increase the citizen's happiness. We can afford it. Got a little bit of debt, no maintenance costs, that's our productivity. Everything is groovy. I'm not going to bother with the production cycle. Let's just head to MacV's whip. That's what I'm calling it at the moment, and it definitely needs a better picture. The plot of land that I found has basically 3 levels. It's got a ground level, it's by the sea, so we've got an underwater area that we can build in, and a floating island up here, which I've started building in. So we'll have a walk round. And think about things that it needs. I think we need a bit more of an entrance to guide people up the stairs. Got a little bit of a temporary power station here to install lights. And this is the first level of the floating island. Over the first waterfall. Well, we'll go this way first. This is the house. Little area out here. Again, we've got a bit of grass coming through here. I'm not that happy with. We've got a ground floor. We've got a plant coming through here. And I think the stairs are the wrong way around here, but we'll figure that out. I'm trying to figure out what to do about this tree. We have another set of stairs over here. Takes us to the side door. And then we've got this long walkway which extends over the other waterfall that's being generated. And these 2 platforms are, this one is for sunrise, as the sun will rise there. And this was a sunset, which will set over there. And I'm kind of liking the, that. I did see on somebody else's base, what they'd done is put archways. These are legacy products, stickers. Well, I can't see the bit I want. Aha, here. Can't seem to get it any lower. If I built another one, no. How do I toggle camera? Can I just put it there for now? That's not bad. I think that will need to be moved, so very carefully. Maybe it won't work on my layout. Again, that needs to be moved a tiny amount. Kind of like the idea of making it seem like something older was here. That's not level. Better? Or maybe not having it like that at all. Let's move that to this other side. Yeah, kind of like that. It's a bit of decoration, but... So, what time we're at? We're at 3 AM in the morning here. And we'll need lighting. That's a bit hidden there. Have that more nearer this path here. Well, does that work? It's kind of floating, isn't it? Let's bring that. Oh, it's so close. Now, I've been building mostly with Anon. This isn't perfectly running level with the waterfall, so I don't think that's the right thing to do, is put an arch there. But I know that one over there, look, it's floating. Not having that. Let's move this one back a bit. Can I put it down the bank somewhere? I don't think I can. Let's go for there. And maybe another. Oh, we'll look at that later on. The sun's coming up. Am I in the right place? Look at that. I see my face turning away, but let's... Cool. Kind of like that decoration, it's nice. This obviously needs lighting. But what I was going to look at is something I've not built with before, which is the underwater base paths. See, there is not far from the landing pad is this pool. There are also some unidentified rocks. I'll find out what you are. And I want to build a path from here to here and start building a stairwell down. Maybe. And this isn't just a pool. It does actually link out with the sea. Can't remember in which direction. It does. Is it that way? Oh, it is. Quickly get up because I haven't got any oxygen. So what I'd like to do is build an underwater base here. I don't have... There's a square deep water chamber, a circular deep water chamber. I like that. And I've actually never powered an underwater base. I've no idea how to do it. And how do these attach? To these, I can't see a way here at all. Doesn't seem to be any snapping. Well, that did. And do I put a door? Again, there's some power, so it's just to flood it. Oh, it does actually give me protection. How do I go up? Well, I do that, don't I? And I need crystal sulphide. Oh, isn't there some crystal for sulphide right there? That's Hadal cores. That's not what I want. Crystal sulphide, how far? 248, 207. Plenty around, but Maybe I need to go shopping for some crystal sulphide. And by shopping I mean swimming. Well, there's some crystal sulphide, let's go there. That's what I like to see. Scan all the rocks. Does done a great job of labeling all the things. Let's go for some more. Good. See if I can see any more lurking around. There's one over there at 270. I'm definitely going to use them, that's for sure. Nice big squid. Big boom. Obviously the rock is just celebrating. I wonder if I can get that top of the pipe to now appear through the air. Now, it was fairly arbitrary where I placed that. Yeah, I'm going to run out of crystal sulphide pretty quickly again. Yeah. if I'm here on the bottom, I'm at roughly 60 U, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 11, and I'm at, let's say, 12. So yeah, I need another 2 or 3. Eleven have done 47. Maths? I think maths. So 11 is in about 47, so they're about, let's call them four units each, and I've got 13, so I need at least another 3, which will be another 6. Look at that, I love that mist as it falls into the water. Just going to choose a different direction to go out. Explosive. So that's 6, and I need 2 per. So that's another 3. Oh, I'm running out of oxygen again.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Beautiful seas. Kind of lost my way here. Where was it? Deep. Where'd it go? Did I blow it up? We are We're in a cave here, a sealed cave, so I think we should can I get out this way? I mean, there's the hole I've built. I'm just checking out. Dangerous caving. Cool. A few more. Any more on the way back from where I am here? Maybe that one over there.
Extreme heat damage detected.
See? There's actually two here, so I'll clear that away. I can grab that crystal sulphide, grab that one.
Heat damage detected.
Yeah. I'll decide if extreme or not. And cool. I will eradicate this island of beasties, of ferocious fauna. Again, I know it's this way somewhere. I'm going to have to put something a bit more illuminating. Carry on building the glass tunnels. I think we might be there. I think we might be above water. We are. Let's see how far. So how do you turn a corner? I might need to have another room. Okay. That's still not high enough. If there are nothing that turn from vertical to horizontal, which I can't see. Ah, you have a watertight door. Okay, good. So I think I need to come a little bit higher before I put a room in. Let's carry on building up. That might be enough. We need to be one more up. One more vertical glass. One more cylindrical room. And now I can build tunnels. Okay. Um, in theory, I would need to put a ladder all the way up. That's kind of a lot of ladders. Do you want to be true to the project and delete this and put in that? Can I carry on building ladders? Oh, missing components. It's pure ferrite, isn't it? There was I thinking I was groovy for pure ferrite. Y is 13. Wow, I went through a lot. Up in the freighter though. Not in the junk drawer? Oh, it's in planetary. No, I've got ferrite dust. But not pure ferrite. Okay. Lots of silicate. What are these? Are they plants? That looks like it might be pure ferrite. Yeah. It looks like to be a very big rock over there. I don't think that's mineable. No, it's not popping up on the scope. Didn't do anything. Oh, well, it is a thing. That's... Hello. Can I have a pellet? And what I will do, I don't know if I got that much pure ferrite. And that whole structure to me, probably the bane of my life. I could just move the whole thing over to about here and save myself on a load of tunnels. Don't you think? Let's correct this before we want to move on. If I say there, that's probably not far enough. All right. Just put you here for the time being. There we go. Put another glass roof corridor here. Maybe 2, 3. There we go. Now let's grab you and put you there. It's all lessons learned. And I do need to put in my standard apology into really good base builders in No Man's Sky. I am not one of them. I am, as they like to say en France, an amateur. Absolute amateur, mate. Cool. Delete that. Move that to there. Oh, hold on. Does that also mean one less or 2 less? One less. And now we'll put a right, ladder time. I can't build a ladder as I climb upon it. Well, what are you like? And I'm going for the most exorbitant. Let's move. Go up a bit. Layout to start off with, and then see.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Because I could just have it go down a couple of levels into the water and then come on, click. I'll stand here and put a ladder there. And now we have a ladder that goes all the way down. We can jump off the ladder? No, we can climb all the way up and down the ladder. Now that's a lot of pieces to get from bottom to top, and I am not suggesting that we do that. I'm not happy with this either, so I'm going to delete these. And even that at the moment. It's a long way down, but I kind of like it. I was looking at seeing whether I could put something else. I mean, what's the point of this? Lightweight industrial and alternative to the standard cylindrical rim. That takes 180 ferrite. What is the ordinary? 250. Interesting. I'm going to put an ordinary door on it. What about an access ramp? Always had issues with these a bit. But that's alright, isn't it? And let's see if we can put in some power. We'll just start with the basics, just 2 and 1. I don't know whether that's going to be enough. Well, it says 43 kp used. Again, not talking much, my apologies. So the Nautilon platform floats. What I really want is a Nautilon chamber. Can this be attached? About there. Great. What I might have is another deep water chamber next to this one. Which does need another ladder. Now, where's my terrarium? That's the terrarium, good. And I want the aquarium down here, of course. Because that makes better sense. Well, maybe it's cruel to put a terrarium. There's fish. Or do I, instead of that, delete that, do that again, up, square, L2, L2, and L2 this, put on the bottom of that moon pool floor. What am I missing? Crystal Sulphide living pearls. Okay. I'm not surprised that we've run out of power. And maybe this ladder climb is a little bit boring. Maybe it just gives me time to contemplate the meaning of ladder climbing and what it means to be a ladder climber in today's economy. Now, I'm not surprised the power didn't survive. We need to give the solar panels a full cycle. A full day of light. Okay, cool. Happy with that. Looks like a Corvax has just popped in to say hello. I'm going to rename... Oh, you pesky... They're definitely coming for me. See, what's going on here? These are fine. We're only using 7 kp. So plenty of power here. So I could run a secondary line down. But we're going to power everything centrally. That's going to be interesting. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will just do distributed. Yeah, this stairwell is not giving me joy. What I would rather have is it going the other way. I'm just going to delete it because it's good. Just doesn't want to go where I want it to go, which is snapping to that point going this way. I mean, we could put a staircase further in, but I think this alcove is... Well, that's what I want. So it finally did get there. Again, these are not necessarily necessary. It's lovely that it's wanting to snap to things that are already there. I really want it to snap to... Yeah, but that's not going to work. And again, is it the way I want it to work? I kind of want the stairwell to run... What if I were to do... That's a big one. Little one. I just want a little one. Yeah, I understand. My apologies for my chaos. It's scalable. It is scalable. Visitors? Just local callbacks, I think. And I do think I've got a name for my base. I'm going to call it Airway to Stephen. Now, how big can I make this? Pretty big. So, change this, call it Airway to Stephen. I think it's PH. Now I want to get this. Well, I'm right on with the range here. So let's have a look. It's storing nicely away. It's generating 40. So 43 being used and 50 available. So that looks like I'm got enough electricity for this for now. I'm not breaking laws of physics that much. That looks good. We'll wait for nightfall. Not particularly happy with this. Can I put anything that... What are my basic shapes? That looks better. I want to give the illusion that I'm holding these things up properly. Well, that's a bit wrong. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. Very rude. Definitely don't want to give the impression that I am breaking the laws of physics here.
Hello there, slightly smiling face.
Hi, Mensky, how are you doing? Cycle axis is that? Oh, really? You still debating whether to buy? Oh, that's very odd. I am back on Omnipotence. Let's take out these crystalline structures. Don't do any harm, they'll grow back. And let's see if I can move this.
I'm good, thanks. And you? I'm still debating, yes. That's a problem I have with good games.
Well, no, you could.
I play grinning face.
Yeah, it's a really good idea. Making sure that your money is well spent. Okay. Where else do I want a pillar? Definitely over here. That looks better. I'm not so worried about that. I mean, I could get worried about it, but I'm not going to. Maybe.
The money is not the problem. The time
Yeah.
you have to put in.
Yeah, it's a commitment. I don't think that's going to work. No. Alright. And I'm okay with these floating because they are attached to more solid structures. That's okay. Oh, I haven't got one there. Let's see if I can put one in.
How's the new build looking now?
Well, we're getting there. I'm just literally, this is just ephemera I'm putting in here. I didn't like the way these were free floating. So I'm putting in supports. But that one doesn't want to play though. What about here? That one's got one. That one's got one. That one's got one. That makes it look a bit more realistic. Much like the electronic goods that you used to buy from Radio Shack and Tandy. What we've got here, I've just put this in. This is the underwater access bit. This might be a bit of overkill, but we have a huge ladder. And I think the fact that it is a huge ladder might change. Because it does take a long way to, a long time anyway. But I do need to check my spelling on my, I've given it a name. The name is Hairway to Stephen. It's VH, okay. V. I am caught between liking that it's taking a long time to climb down the ladder and hating. It takes a long time to climb down the ladder. And I could put a transporter, but I kind of like the manualness of it all. the contemplation of life. Think of all those poor crane drivers that have to climb a massive thing every morning. And we're here. And we can nip out there and get my Nautilon.
Well done.
So there's that needs, this got power, I've sorted out the power. What I can do, if I'm really clever. No, go on, oh, no. If I face away, no, he stood on it. No. Just turn around, dude. Oh, they love their ladders. Well, you can do that. I think I will end up putting a teleporter in. I don't know if this is any quicker or slower. So that's done. I still haven't done interior design on the house. That's still to do. But I think I've generally got the infrastructure down, the basic understanding of what I want to achieve here. I want to have an underwater bit, I want to have a ground bit, and I want to have a floating islands bit. And I've got that.
Maybe an elevator, so you can enjoy the view.
There's no elevators. There's no elevators. There's ladders, stairs, and transporters. And it's complete overkill, because I could just have the underwater room just below the surface if I wanted to, but kind of like it being at the bottom. That's power for that. Oh, I'm liking these pillars a lot. Those pillars make me happy. We've got 4 landing pads. I'm just going to make a small change to this. Change this to Airway to Stephen, spell it right. And upload it. I might move that slightly over here. What I will do, where's the revealed common? Put it somewhere. I'm in its range. Oh yeah. There it is, right. Edit place parts, move you to inside. Oh really? It won't let me build, oh it will let me build just there. And now I can say, welcome. Airway to Stephen. How far have I got? No, no. Let's try that again. Thank you for welcome to Airway to Stephen. Don't know how many characters I'm allowed, but I'm Stephen, and close that off. Let me see if I can hide that a little bit more. Don't do that. Cool. So this is the ground floor, which is basically the garage where you can land your spaceship, then up the hairway. Ships are flying in kind of nicely, nothing's hitting anything. See, this stairway I love, I absolutely adore it. Still got cabling things to sort out. Probably don't need these little walls here. Probably, I'll think about that. Then we're up to the top. It's just, I mean, I love the arrival. You're coming in, there's the waterfall, there's the water feature. We've got a bit of ancient monument lying about, which gives it a nice air of mystery, I think. And I can't remember last time you saw this, Marlinsky. We have a sunset platform. There's the sun sets over there, so we can sit on our sofas and drink our cocktails next to an orange pustule on this side, and on the other side we have a sunrise viewing platform here. Again, two sofas facing the sunrise. But this will be a good test of power.
So good here.
It's good fun. I mean, but you should see some of the builds. And when I get to a point of being able to leave this alone, I'll do some more touring, because some of the images we're getting on the Discord of builds are absolutely fantastic. I do have, yes, a slight issue with this area here. I want to have the tree looked after by the building. I don't want to cut down the tree. I want the tree to be there, and I want to build around the tree.
Are there more builds on this planet you can show?
There are so many. I mean, I'll tell you what, we'll go for a bit of a fly, shall we? See, every one of these dots is a build. And we've proven, I think, not necessarily by this iterance, but I get to see a few each time I come in. I don't see them all. But I think we're somewhere at 300 bases on the planet. Maybe more. Maybe that's not very clear. I don't know. Let me think about that.
Oh wow. Can someone destroy your build?
If you allow them to. So in the options here, can anyone add base parts? Can anyone delete base parts? and that's for you. I've got it set to no one, so it's just me. But you can change it to friends only, or group and friends, or anyone. So, as long as you set your permissions correctly, no.
Oh, okay. This is good to know.
But it also means you can build. Community bases as well. Alright, well, let's go and see shall we go and see Isla Jurasico? Isla Kamaki Sitter I've seen. That one's not coming up. I can't read that because I don't have the character set. Alright, let's tag that. It's only unsafe because of my capital ship. Alright, let's go and see the Smugglers Point Coastal Guard Lighthouse, which is built by Striking Hawk. Never been here, haven't seen it. There are way many bases than actual people on the Discord as well, so it's only a few. But I have been thinking about how to map all of this out. The one thing the No Man's Sky doesn't give you is cartography. You get waypoints, but not actual maps. Okay. We've got a landing point here. So this is the Lighthouse. Discrete storage, I didn't read all of that. Discrete sales. We've got a weapon storage, we've got some container storage here. There's a teleportation module which we can take up to the next bit. And they've used the alloy construction materials. Hello. Some benches here. Come on, let's go into this teleporter. I've got no idea where it's going to take me. Oh. Try running properly. Nice little room. Fireplace roaring away there. Nice little.
Grinning face, your build got more potential. Better view too.
Oh, thank you. I do like where I've chosen, but this is there's a lot of detail going on here. Now, how do I get out? Let's go down. Ow! Who did that? Alright. I like the receptionist. But a proper little hotel. That's pretty impressive. But where's the lighthouse? I like that detail, that's very nice. I don't know what that does. Cool though. I've stabilised the local boundary. Check me out. So there's the actual lighthouse. Let's go there. We see a pirate flag being flown. Oh, I died. I'm sure there must be a teleporter up to the lighthouse. I'll cheat. Good time to come and see a lighthouse at night, of course. Still working on their power. Looks like, well, interesting. It feels that the power is motion detected. We've got an exchange terminal. I should have one of those. That takes him back to here. Okay. Oh, I like the coffee machine. It's a nutrient processor, but. And are there stairs? There are stairs. Yeah, nice use of lanterns. Might use that idea myself, because I'm not. The construction lights I've put up aren't great, and I know these knock out a good bit of light. Nip nip buds. Nice chair you can sit on. Nice. Cozy little room. There's the trophies they've won over time. Alright. That was great. Where's out? What's interesting to me is that this logo here, these are settlements, like my Delanter's Crossing, and there are so many of them nearby each other. So that's one I haven't seen. Kamaki Sinti. I went to. Let's tag that one. Let's see what's over there. A few more seconds. Another floating island base. No landing pods. But let's have a look around. Got a power cable running to something. Oh. Not sure whether actually. I saw it on the island as I was coming in, but oop. I can't actually see where the base is. Oh, again. Oh. Aha. Oh. Can I land? Can I land? Please? Thank you. I think I'm landing in a... Oh, okay. And it was back this way. Ah, here we go. Looks like they're growing crops. I do like that. I'd like to get a burner of some sort. I thought I was buying an ore burner, but no. They've got power issues going on here, but still very undecided about the terrarium. Will I? Yeah, this is definitely work in progress, I think. Cool. What's that? Don't fire at it, Mark. Come on. It's a base, but I'm not sure whether I can properly see it. It'd be interesting to see whether No Man's or Hello Games do do more work on the servers to allow what's going on here. This is very much it's a community-led project, nothing to do with Hello Games. Well, I'm not sure how far that is away, but let's go. Really? Swine's pool party. Getae-Loem outpost. I like the big crane. I've seen that on a couple of other builds. That's a nice bit of detail. Oh, a gaze bow. Very nice. Again, building around the trees nicely. So this is power. This is, what is this? What is it called? Does it say? No. But this little thing hides all the electricity cables from your build. I'll take a save, thanks. And I might, yeah, I know I can get one of those. No message? No. I definitely want to employ one of those. Because I think my cabling is kind of mad already. Anyway, this is Getae-Loem outpost. I can't, there's other people chatting, but I can't read what they're doing because my camera's in the wrong position. So let me just, nope, is that, is it not that button? It's this button. Let me move, move my camera options over here. One thing I've not found is actually the city centre. There's my base. Okay, I'm going there. Castle, I think I built it wrong. Two hours in standard atmosphere, so let's do some skimming. I didn't think I was entering the atmosphere then. If I can remember where the portal was, apparently there's a teleporter there to the city centre. So mounted the landing pads upside down, so I'm going to fall. Oh no, I appear on the base. I quite like that idea. That's really quirky. Let's have a walk round. Have you built the whole thing upside down then? Ah, what effort. Doing this at night, we're not seeing the best of all these. Let's see if I can no, not at all. I'll bring the sun up in photo mode. Well, I'm not sure there's more than this at the moment in time, but I love the upside down landing pads. That's brilliant. Another resort. Let's go and have a look at E. I didn't tag it, did I? Jurasico, been there, Kamaki City, Flying Islands. Maybe I already missed it. Smugglers Point, Dirtopia, New Dimensions. That says Dreamwalker, I think. That's unlabeled. Bean Ink I've been to. No, I've lost that E base. I don't know where that went. I'm just going to head back towards Castle, but I think I built it wrong. Let's see if I can find that base again. Alright, there it is. Tag that. Move to the thinner part of the atmosphere. Better. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. I like that. Building a platform around the floating island on one level gives it a really nice permanent feel. We've got more landing bays here and a facade with it. Let's land. Valensky, if you see a base name that you want to have a look at, give me a shout and I'll go visit. I'll be your pilot. This gives me Elysium vibes. Love these big lamps, they're great. Look at that. If you're building a big corporate megastructure, these are superb. No, I like this very much. This is a good use of space. I can't actually go through here because No Man's Sky says that's actually non-passable, which is fine. And I also have one of these dangling, trailing, floating islands next to me, and I would like to do something on that, just something small. I think this is very clever. And leaving the top of the floating island to be mostly undisturbed. Again, I'm expecting they're going to be doing something more with this huge wall that they're building. Oh, Reaper's Fortress. I don't think I went there before, but I think Reaper has been quite active on the Discord. So let's find my ship again. Anybody remember where I parked? I know it's down a level. Ship? Anyone? No? Oh, don't fall off the edge. Health and safety gone mad. There it is. Now, where did I tag it? But look at, but just look at the scope. How many bases there are. Looking at the top middle of the screen, every single one of those purple icons is a base. And that is the only one, they're the ones that are, you know, actually appearing. Now, I did tag a base. Now, can I actually see it? Reaper's Fortress is that way, which is west. Alright. What a good find. Such a beautiful place. These misty islands are just fantastic. Lots of waterfalls. Ah. That's interesting. This is not happy with my. We can take off immediately because that's not what I was looking to do. I don't like parking on rock if I can park on a pad. Alright. So the majority of this building is the planetary archive. Which they've taken control of. Good, glad it's secure. And it was one of my questions that one of the locations I was looking for in the first video was on the doorstep of either this pillar or somewhere nearby. And I decided I didn't want to have that kind of visual restriction on my build. I'd have to build with that, and I didn't want that. They've dived in. Love the big wheels. Keep on turning. Hard work. Yeah, they put a lot of detail in here. Building around the existing. See that's not part of the planetary archive. They put this in. That's nice. You have to know exactly what you're doing to do this kind of build. And obviously these people do, because it's fitting really nicely. And then putting up all this ancient monument material around it. To make it feel like it is way more ancient. Again, this is them building stuff within the confines of the base. Very good. All right. Jan Ito. Got a freighter here. Didn't get my skim right. Excuse me. Wrapping up in about half an hour. Well, if there is a base here, I can't see it. Oh, is that... Alright, let's land. Because there is stuff here. Wow, pretty. Pretty sail ship as well. So I'm thinking how do we create a map? Oh, look at that. It's not powered yet. Still work going on. Did I go to Isla Jurasico? I don't think I did, but let's see. That's a good skim. We have a pathway, probably not fully loaded in. Oh, that's a nice spot, isn't it? Over there. Definitely working. Oh, nice. That's pretty. Oh yeah. Right, I'm going to head back to my own base. If I head for my capital ship, I should be able to work out where that is. Did I go past it? I think I did. There you are. And visiting other people's bases definitely gives inspiration. Without a doubt. Let's do some different lighting for the stairs, I think. I can create spheres. The object of it is to create a sphere. You have a sphere creator. Okay, I don't think I have one of the things that I think I want, which is the ability to suppress cabling, but we'll work on that another day. What I do want is to grab lanterns. And put them they don't require power either, which is good, I believe. Oh, they do, 1 power. I have just had a thought around this. If I move, I actually deleted. If I move, can I put it on the other side? No, I was hoping I could mount them on the underside of the. I mean, I could build a little place for them. And again, powering is something I'm going to look at much more detail. Oops. Didn't think that through. That's alright, it's not the end of the world. Alloy materials, small alloy floor here. No? I'm not particularly happy with this lump, but I don't think flattening works, which is slightly annoying, and I need to work that out. Maybe I don't need so much of this platform. I can delete that, and then if you'd like to, thank you. I don't think I'm going to be happy with this. You're not going to snap onto the edge there. Why not? Let's delete that. maybe. I'm not against it, but it is a bit clunky. And this is all about things being off axis. What if... Again, that's not the right angle, but it's better? I don't know. Well, what if I do... Because I'm not happy with that. Close. Oh, you're close there. We're kind of between two levels here. I think I'm just rebuilding what I had all there already, but... That's kind of where I want to put it. That's better, he says. It's killed my power to the top here. Is there a little wall here? It does handle the corner. You're no longer needed. But maybe I need to... Still got this bush here. Yeah, it looks very similar to what I had before, doesn't it? Who in their right mind, in the wide, wide world of sports, would park next door to 4 empty or 3 empty landing pads, you weirdo? I don't know where the pilot is. Right here you are. Hello, Entity Puga. Traveller seeks hardening Korvax technology? What have we got? Really? Oh, no, I'm not. I know. You're fine, mate. Thanks for stopping by. So that message module only gives most of the message, but not all of it. So we'll do the same thing, but we'll take off So I am not happy with this. I thought I put a foundation in everything. Let's try again. Really? Okay, let's move my spaceship. I did hit the stairwell though. To a different landing pad. See, it's just put the ground back. Maybe I have to think about that because I'm not happy. Power needs wiring, and again we're just doing this temporarily. Let's put a door back in. And a terminal. And a bunch of windows. I thought I'd built power here. But no. nice we're getting visitors though. Yeah, this isn't doing anything right now. I'm very dubious about this. I get rid of this and put in smalls. I'm happier because there's less stuff going in the ground. Slightly better, maybe. I'm way preferring the lantern lighting. I think I might want to be buying more, well, seeking out more of these ornaments. I think that should be turned around because it's got that blueness on it. I like that. That's going to annoy me a bit. I need to think about that. As is that. Again, still thinking about this tree. But what I think I do want is a bit more external walking. Let's move that over there. And get in there. Kind of nice if this plant didn't exist. Loving the mist. Again, very happy with this. Oh. You want to put lights up here. And I'm tempted to put one there, but I kind of want the view of the sunset to be uninterrupted. Also want these sofas to be lined up properly. Which one is out of joint? That better? That looks better. Lantern, there you are. Cool. Let's try and figure out what to do with this tree. I mean, I could carry on with okay. And I do want to build a pathway before... What time are we at? Oh my gosh, 3 p.m. So... Now if we go from here as the point, we want to go that way. Maybe? Maybe not. So I need some way of linking this to that. If I delete that last one, let's see if I can, no, delete it. Okay. Bit of a max of styles, but it works. Can I... No. What was that? What was the... Restore. Cool. Oh, it's so not center. But am I going to be... I am bothered by that. Let's see if I can do this ramp a bit better. And I might have to. See, this is lovely aligned. I'm really enjoying this alignment. But getting to align to that, the entrance to the underwater base. And now I've got way too much power here. I knew this happened. So, up, edit, delete, delete, and delete. And make sure that is attached to that. I am thinking about redoing this. I'm not fully convinced by that. I'm on the center. Think about there. Oh, do I need this? Well, why don't I just build the various pilgrim new man, all these bays? I could do that. I've done that before, but still working through. I'm liking that. This is a bit weird, but we will, because that isn't connected to anything but itself, so I'm actually going to delete these. And put in little walls. Because it's the start of the time, I'm going to move that lamp accordingly. Yeah, that's all right. I'm still thinking about that turn. Then up to here, that opens up to sunset and sunrise. What I haven't got is moon viewing or planet viewing, but we've got that. That's pretty impressive. wonder how high I can go. It's about 300 U if I remember rightly. But where would I put another staircase? Love it. Now I'm questioning this gabled roof. Maybe this side needs to be flat. I don't think that solves my tree problem, but it might. It doesn't. Didn't need to do that. Back to allied. Walls. That one's alright. I'm okay with that. Again, it just doesn't work here unless I leave it open. Mm-hmm. Come on. And now what I'm thinking is actually another stairway. Definitely, now that ruins the line of the tree. If I could move these. These hums are hums of not convincedness about my plan, because I'm now thinking of. Come on. Stairway going up to the roof. See, the weather's always perfect here. How does that work? Oh, we're going to need a little bit of a... Come on. Snap to this. No. So I can put another glass panel here. I think that's fine. That doesn't shut me off, does it? No. Do need windows, obviously. Again, not a monster. Which probably means deleting all these. Oh no. I mean, it would, but I have to go. Oh no, it does work. My apologies. Oh, am I out of base there? I am. That's better. So we're here. See how far we have to go up. Definitely have to delete that one. And this one. And now where's my agriculture? So it's not what I want to see here. What I'm looking for is the pustule. Where is the pustule gun? There you are. And a message module. I can never remember what any of this stuff is. Make a little bit of a wall around here. Oh, that's just out of... Oh, did it. And can we get the small wall? Just there. And we will put in... Lost the lantern again. Here you are. If I'm going to call a base Herod to Stephen, I'm going to have a Herod to Stephen. Alright, it's daylight. I want to use that daylight to get a new picture. And I think that'll be it. There's still more to do, plenty more to do. I think we've got the bare bones of the structure now. Yep, I like it there. Not happy about this. I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. And there definitely needs work on this. What a beautiful, beautiful world. This might be slightly illegal. I think this might be out of the range of my base parameters, and if that becomes an issue, I'm happy to delete it. Yeah, you say low, but I say exciting. What more do I want to do? I want to do something. Let's jump down here. With this. I'm not sure what. I'm not convinced still by this. What I'm doing here. Or maybe I am. Who can tell? Who can tell what I am like? Does that go there? Well, it does. I can do another one here. Oh. Yeah, there's still definitely more structural work I need to do before I'm fully happy with the flow, but I think we're mostly there. I think there's a hazard to navigation. I mean, let's just see what power I do have of. Perfect landing. Perfect. Capturing you. I do like that. So this is the highest I can get the camera. Okay. In fact, you can see the limits of my. Will that cloud obscure? Let's put some practical things in, like this technology. Oh no, it's here, portable technology. Say big point. So from the base of the base, which is here, maybe I could do some underwater lighting, maybe. I tell you what, I've just had a thought, which I'm going to correct now. Oh! I am not going to have if I just move that over here for a second. Looks like the other bit disappeared. I don't believe it is. I think it's still there, but I can't see it right now. Oh, move. Stop it. Let's move this back to where it was. It's about there, and then see if I can forget where that thing was. Yeah, that's better. We might need to come down one level. Just to make it work. We can get round. But I am right on the edge of the base building there. Okay. Let's call it a day. I will declare it still. Oh, my legs. Can I put whip in here? Okay. I think that's it. I'm not going to bother sending the frigates out. I'm going to stay here. Oh no, I'll put myself back on there. We've even got a little taste of coffee left.